Nigerians worried as political parties delay final candidate lists. Welcome to Star J's Media. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and put on your notification bell for more trending news analysis. Political activities are gathering momentum ahead of 2027 general elections, but anxiety is growing across the country as major political parties are yet to publish their final list of candidates. Parties such as the APC, PDP, ADC, NDC, and Labour Party have completed most of their primary elections. Yet, many aspirants and supporters still do not know who will eventually represent the parties at the polls. What appears to be a simple administrative delay is gradually becoming a major political issue, raising questions about transparency, party unity, and the future of the electoral process. One major concern is the issue of internal democracy within political parties. The primary elections are supposed to determine who emerges as candidates. However, when parties delay publishing final lists after those primaries have been concluded, many members begin to wonder whether the outcomes can still be changed behind closed doors. Some party members fear that powerful political figures may still be lobbying to influence the final outcome. This has created uncertainty among aspirants who believe they won fairly during the primaries. Another important angle is the huge financial investment made by many aspirants. For months, these politicians have spent money on campaigns, consultations, transportation, publicity, and meetings with delegates and supporters. Many of them expected that once the primaries were concluded, they would immediately know where they stand. Instead, they are now left waiting without clear answers. For some aspirants, the uncertainty is making it difficult to plan the next phase of their campaigns. They do not know whether to continue spending resources or wait for official confirmation. The delay is also creating tension among supporters. Across different states, party loyalists are eager to know who their candidates will be so they can begin mobilizing support ahead of the election season. Without official candidate list, confusion continues to spread at the grassroots level. In some constituencies, different groups are already claiming victory for different aspirants. The situation risks creating divisions within parties at a time when unity is needed. Another reason for concern is Nigeria's history of candidate substitutions. In previous elections, some aspirants who won party primaries later discovered that their names had been replaced before final submission to the Electoral Commission. Such incidents often resulted in protests, court cases, and division within political parties. Because of this history, many politicians are watching the current situation closely. They fear that delays in releasing candidate lists could create opportunities for last-minute changes. However, political parties argue that there are reasons for the delay. Many parties are still reviewing petitions and complaints arising from their primaries. Some aggrieved aspirants have challenged results, while others have submitted appeals to party leadership. Party officials insist that they want to resolve disputes before publishing final lists in order to avoid bigger crises later. From their perspective, taking extra time now may help prevent internal conflict and legal battles in the future. Political analysts also believe that some parties may be trying to avoid unnecessary court cases. Once candidate lists become public, disappointed aspirants often head straight to court. By delaying publication, party leaders may be hoping to settle disagreement internally before legal actions begins. These strategies could help parties avoid prolonged litigation that has disrupted election preparations in the past. The development is also significant for Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). The commission relies on political parties to submit their candidates within established timeline, while parties insist they are still operating within the electoral timetable. Prolonged uncertainty could create challenges for election planning. INEC requires accurate information for voter education, election logistics, and administrative preparations. Any delay in receiving final nominations could affect these processes. Beyond the immediate concerns, this development reveals how intense political battle for 2027 is already becoming. The fierce competition for party tickets show that many politicians view the next election as a critical contest that could shape their political future. In many cases, the biggest battles are not yet between rival parties. Instead, they are taking place within the parties themselves as aspirants compete for nominations and influence. This internal struggle is likely to continue until final candidate lists are released. For ordinary Nigerians, the issue goes beyond party politics. Many citizens want to see political parties demonstrate transparency, fairness, and respect for democratic principles. The way parties handle candidate election often provide an indication of how they may handle governance if elected into office. As the waiting continues, pressure is mounting on party leadership to provide clarity. The publication of the final candidate list could calm tension and allow campaigns to move forward. However, if unfairly treated, the country could witness a new round of political disputes, protests, and court battles. For now, political parties remain under pressure, aspirants remain anxious, supporters remain uncertain, and Nigeria continue to watch development closely as the road to 2027 general elections unfolds. Thanks for watching. You can like, subscribe, comment, share, and put on your notification bell for more trending news analysis.